What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. This is Potty Mouse Sports, your spot for uncensored and unfiltered sports opinions. Today, we're coming with episode 23 of Zoomin with the Boys. We're going to go over the NFL Week 2 games and give our predictions for Week 3. Simply put, you got the fucking face of the franchise here with the boys here. We got Ryan and Jordan. Jordan's back after a Week 1 absence. It's all good though. We held it down for him, and
it wasn't because we lost.
No, the Cowboys redeemed themselves, and then we got a reoccurring character on the show today as well. We got Owen Blart, future Thousand Islands mall cop / security guard. Unless the Thousand Islands Mall closes down, then I think he might be getting relocated to the Parkdale Plaza. So, how you doing, Owen?
Sheriff.
Could be better, but actually doing pretty good. We'll talk about why I'm feeling good after week 2.
Okay. Always good to have you on here, bud, with those sexy shades and always the most random jersey ever. So
first off, I just got a little question for Owen here. How extensive is police training? Like what are the depths that you get into on a daily occurrence?
Just learning the law. That's all I got.
You've been tased?
Nope.
Luke MacArthur was tased.
That little speech there sums up police training all in one. But anyways.
All right. Let's put the law aside, as always, and get into this. Thursday night, Giants football team. A little divisional game. It wasn't really like on paper, I guess it was pretty hyped to have a divisional game for the Thursday game, but I thought they could have brought a little more juice after the Tampa Dallas opening Thursday game. But Washington won in a nail biter, 30-29. Washington being Washington, I don't know.
It was really wild.
Yeah. It was a good game to watch.
Well, no, man, the ending was wild because Washington kicked a field goal and they missed, and there was a flag or something. So they got to re-kick, and then they made the second one and won the game. That's wild.
True. So, the Giants fucked up. They basically shot themselves in the foot with the penalty, and I believe they're 0-2 now, to be honest.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, so not a really good start for New York and the fastest quarterback on the planet, Daniel Jones. They got to figure their shit out there. I think it's more of a defensive issue than it is an offensive one. I mean, they still put up 29 points on a pretty good defense, so.
I mean, Daniel Jones should be rushing for more yards than Saquon either. I mean, as good as a rusher he is as a quarterback, Saquon's got to step her up.
Yeah. I think that offensive line's brutal, though, when Saquon gets the ball to the backfield. I think it's easier for Daniel Jones to wait in the pocket and take off. But, yeah.
To be honest, the Giants had that game 2 or 3 different times in the fourth quarter alone and just fumbled the fucking bag. So I don't feel bad for them in the fucking slightest. That team's a goddamn fucking shithole.
Yeah.
Man, who was the receiver that was Daniel Jones went fucking deep? And who's the receiver? Slayton just fumbled the fucking bag. And honestly, he's spanked on the fucking ass when he gets in the locker room for that.
He probably was. I mean, they're starting to get some separation in that division already. Like, the Giants are not good. No. I don't really expect them to be good. I don't expect them to turn their season around. I bet you money they win maybe 5 games this year. And that's fucking brutal with an extra game tacked on. So we'll get the fucking travesty out of the way. Next on the list, the Buffalo Bills went to visit Miami. And I guess I'll get my rant off on this. Our offensive line is a fucking joke, period. Look like high school out there. I believe the fucking Bills had about 8 sacks. One of them took our fucking starting quarterback out to a Tagovailoa. Got absolutely fucking shit pumped.
Oh, he got hammered.
He got fucked. And then literally maybe a quarter after that, they do a fucking blitz on the outside. Austin Jackson literally just fucking said, go ahead, man. And the fucking guy dives at fucking Jacoby Brissett's head. Jacoby ducks the fucking sack and then gets sacked anyways from another fucking blitzer. It's like, holy shit. I'm giving it another couple weeks, and then I'm expecting moves to be made to spruce up the offensive line because that can't be happening with the receiver core we have. About 4 or 5 drop passes. Jalen Waddle fumbled a punt twice in the same punt. Fucking embarrassing. Rookie mistake. I'll tack it up to that. Albert Wilson, veteran wide receiver, dropped 2 passes. Devontae Parker dropped a fucking touchdown in the end zone. Jumped up. Hands were there. Hands were open. Should have brought the ball down. Didn't. There's 7 points. Jakeem Grant fumbled a fucking catch in the red zone. And yeah, those Albert Wilson drops were, I believe, both in the fucking red zone as well. So there's 4 scores right there. Could have been a fucking 35-28 game. Instead, it's a 35-0. I'm not tacking it up to the fucking defense whatsoever. Josh Allen didn't play well. I'm not going to give him any credit whatsoever. I think he threw for 179 yards. Wow. Mm-hmm. Get a fucking pat on the back for that one, bud. Singletary and Moss fucking controlled that game. Stephon Diggs made a couple good catches, only for like 40 or 50 yards, but still. One was on Xavier Howard, man to man, and X was fucking on his ass, and Stephon Diggs brought it down. So credit to him, but no credit to Josh Allen whatsoever. Still waiting on that shin bone to fucking split in half, and we're just gonna fucking pat our hands with this one and on to the Raiders week 3. I mean, when you can't even put fucking points on the board. Brian Flores, I know for a fact after that game, he went in fucking guns a-blazing into that fucking locker room. So definitely some fucking spankings handed out.
Was there not even a field goal attempt, or what went on there?
Nope, there was a couple 4th and 2s in their fucking field goal territory, in their like within the 40, achievable. Didn't settle for the kick because we were down by fucking 2 touchdowns in the blink of an eye. Singletary, second play of the game, fucking ran like a 50-yarder back. And that was after like a 45-yard kick return to start the game. So
yes.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the Josh Allen ACL injury. It's coming anytime soon.
Is Tua coming back next week?
Yeah, he's only day to day. And Will Fuller's coming back as well. So Will Fuller was out with a personal issue. They didn't really specify what it was.
PEDs. It was PEDs.
No, it wasn't.
That's what I read.
His PED,
yeah, he served his 1-game suspension.
Yeah, his PED suspension tacked over to week 1, and then week 2 he was supposed to play. He was out with a personal issue.
Probably just wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, maybe he needed one more blunt before he got back out there.
Yeah.
Bengals, Bears, 2 shitters. Don't give a fuck. Seb, where you at, man? You had the fucking invite to come on here and boast about your fucking Bears won in 2017. But we're not going to do that for you, pal. So you need to come on here. They
almost blew it.
Yeah, you need to come the fuck on here if you want to boast about your Bears, because nobody else on here is going to. Nobody gives a fuck about that shitter team.
Andy Dalton, 56 yards, 1 touchdown.
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Okay, but still, Justin Fields, 60 yards, 1 interception.
Yeah, no. Cincinnati came back. Burrow had Chase for I think like a 40-yard touchdown.
Oh fuck!
What a fucking mess in Chicago. Holy fuck!
They're saying that Dalton's doubtful though.
Good. Put him on the fucking bench. He shouldn't be starting anyway.
He should have been starting anyway. Yeah, that's their biggest mistake.
And the worst part is fucking poor Justin Fields is waiting to fucking come in, and they released saying if Andy Dalton's ready to go, he's our starting quarterback. It's like fuck, come on.
Why? I just don't understand why. I never did from the start.
AD boy, best you ever seen, boy.
I mean, good for Rye. One of his divisional fucking teams took an L. Sorry. First of the year, I believe they're 1-1. So
yeah,
tack 1 on the board for them.
That whole division's 1-1 now.
Yeah. Broncos, Jaguars, Denver, 23-13. It's a mess in Jacksonville right now. I don't think they know what to do with Trevor Lawrence, nor do I.
That offensive line is fucking awful.
He has nothing really.
No,
he's not good either.
I mean, they're putting all this money into the team. Like, they're drafting Trev. They're fucking building a new stadium, or they're fucking building a new practice facility, whatever the fuck they're doing down in Jacksonville. They're just and they don't want to put the money where their fucking mouth is and invest in their team. They just want to pick up a couple players out of the fucking draft that are boys and just be like, okay, here you go. It baffles me because Jacksonville is an all around fucking shit team. In the first round, they draft Trevor Lawrence, and then they draft Travis Etienne with their second pick in the first round. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? But whatever.
They've got receivers, and I mean,
Trev didn't play good either, though.
No,
he 14
didn't.
for 33 for like 100.
No, he didn't. But
fucking
I mean,
18 yards.
If they have that offensive line, or they have some people to help them, like his receivers are pretty good. Like he's got
DJ Chalk Jr. and that's about it. No,
Chanel, Marvin Jones Jr. Jones Jr.'s got 2 touchdowns back-to-back games, but I mean, Robinson's done nothing to help for running the ball. He's been brutal.
Just an awful fucking franchise, head to toe. It needs to be restructured.
Yeah. And
Teddy Two Gloves has been fucking lights out too, surprisingly.
Yeah, Denver's gonna be. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be a great team, but they're gonna do all right this year.
They'll be 500. They'll be 500.
Teddy looks good.
Yeah, and then they can add more pieces in the off season to spruce the little fucking game up and try and lock back some players. But I think they draft Patrick Surtain.
Yeah,
second too as well. So that's a good pickup on their defense.
Yeah,
and they have a couple of good pieces on their defense, but I think they're still looking for that offensive weapon that they can use. Texans Browns. We got the Browns insider. Give us the info on the game, bud.
Well, I didn't get to watch any football. I was gone all day Sunday, so I just kind of watched the highlights. But
were you on patrol or?
No, I had a business to do on Sunday, so no, I was checking in periodically, and I looked, and it was way too close than what I expected. I was like, "Fuck, here we go. We're gonna drop this game to the Texans." Tyrod Taylor was like 10 for 10, and then check back again 20 minutes later, and he was out, the hamstring issue. So I was like, "All right, well, if we lose this game now, then it's even worse." But held on for the win. Baker got rocked. He finished the game, but he's a little questionable right now, so hopefully he's good to go for Sunday. But Nick Chubb did his job. Great game. And the defense, like everyone's talking about how like solid they are, the pieces we got. Like, I don't know, giving up that many points to the Texans, like,
I mean, they gave up 21. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
No, but only like.
What do you want them to put up 3?
No, but the fact that
it is the Texans.
If you play a team with a way better offense or anything, like, you're not gonna. That game's not gonna be 31-21. But
no, you need to keep possession as well. Yeah, a dub's a dub. It was a 10-point difference too. So I mean, whatever. Walk away with the dub. Houston is still not playing Deshaun Watson, even with Tyrod Taylor out.
They're starting a rookie this week coming up.
I just find that funny.
David fucking Mills.
And Jarvis Landry landed his ass on the IR. So
yeah, fuck.
That's a big blow to your offense, in my opinion.
When's Odell coming back?
I don't know. He hasn't done any fucking contact. Pisses me off. Every fucking game he comes out with his double fucking Richard Mille watches and his fucking 4 earrings, and he's warming up with the team. Just like fucking normal fucking workout clothes, catching these one-handed catches. It's like, can you play? Like, he won't practice in full contact. Like, he says he doesn't have faith in his knee yet for contact. So I don't know.
Maybe he's just trying to milk that contract.
We're approaching a year since he tore it. I think it was week
has it ever not been?
I mean, look at Klay Thompson in the NBA, bud. 2 fucking years, and now it's about to be 2.5. He's gonna miss fucking the first month of the season. So,
yeah, I mean,
talk about milking a fucking contract, and these guys are making 20 plus. So
yeah, so I mean, maybe Jarvis is out a bit now. I hope Odell comes back. I don't want him to come back fucking not healthy, and then first fucking game, his second catch, he tears it again or does something. So wait and see. But
Rams Colts. The Rams beat the Colts 27-24. A little bit of a nail biter game, especially against the Colts.
I was shocked.
They have Pittman. I think they have I can't remember the name of their running back.
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. I think they have another wide receiver who's all right, but then they have at the helm of everything Carson Wentz, who I'm not going to start putting any respect on his name.
He managed to sprain both ankles on one play. The same play, he sprained both fucking ankles.
Doesn't make any sense.
How's he gonna walk around? Was he gonna wheelchair it for a bit? Like, how do you do that? You can't go on crutches unless you're just gonna build mad upper body strength and support nothing on your legs. But what a fucking stupid injury by a stupid fucking cunt. And what did I say last week?
Yeah.
Carson came and he fucking went, and this is exactly what I was fucking talking about. Like, get the fuck back in the game with your fucking pussy ass both sprained ankles. You didn't sprain both your fucking ankles, you fucking pussy. And this is why you got beat.
And yeah, fuck, man. Like, I mean, I would say the Rams are looking really good, but fuck, they only beat them by 3.
Yeah, with that defense they have too, and that offense, I thought that was gonna be a fucking blowout.
Yeah, I thought it would be a blowout too.
Yeah.
And you should see the spread for the fucking for the game next week with Tom and fucking Matthew Stafford.
Oh,
Somehow
fuck.
Tampa Bay is the underdogs.
What?
Yeah, don't worry. I put some fucking money on that, so go check that fucking video out because that was a bit of a shock.
Wow.
Enjoy your free money.
Thank you.
That's-
Raiders and Steelers, 26-17. More of a fucking chalk this up to fucking injury, but we got the fucking Steeler insider here in the top left. Give us the breakdown on that game.
The winning score, like you said, 26-17. Who won the game?
Las Vegas.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Hey, this is exactly what's wrong with Browns fans, man. What's your record on the year? 1-1, just like us. Oh boy. Anyways, rough game a little bit. A lot of injuries. DJ went out. Alex Highsmith's out. Sutton's out. Ben's hurt now. He's just fucking. It basically came down to injuries, but I will give it to the Raiders. They played good. Derek Carr decided to not run the ball at all. I think he had like 38 throwing attempts and just lit up our fucking hurt defense, which is exactly what I would have done in that situation. So
Derek Carr's looking good this year too.
yeah,
He does.
The only upside I got from that game was Percy Harvin booting them. Like I said at the beginning of the season, that guy's a monster. Other than that, not much went on. Najee Harris actually almost murdered a guy. That was pretty sweet. That was a fucking heavy stiff arm. So I'd like to see that, a little more aggression from the kid. And he's looking a little bit better than week 1, because week 1 with Najee, I was thinking, oh boy, we might have drafted not that guy. But, he
Gotta
he
get the jitters out.
Yeah, he stepped the running game up a bit. So yeah, other than that, Ben should probably fucking retire. He's built like a fucking pylon out there. He fucking falls over and he can't get up no matter what the hit is.
It takes him a fucking minute.
Najee had a good receiving game though, better than his rushing game.
Najee?
Yeah, his rushing game. Was great.
Yeah, no, his receiving game was good.
Yeah, no, he did, and so did fucking. There was good catches, Juju and Deontay, obviously. So there's upside.
Backup Haskins.
No, Haskins 3rd string, Mason Rudolph's 2nd string. Let's go, baby! It's Rudolph season.
Rudolph the fucking red-nosed reindeer, bud. Christmas is right around the corner.
I think Oakland's overperforming right now. Derek Carr is good. He's not that good.
They'll sizzle out.
Yeah, he looks like he's in like some 41 or something too. He kind of just pisses me off in general.
That's nice.
Yeah, and the Raiders defense is way better than they were last year, so I'll give it to them.
Yeah, no, I watched that game last week when they played Baltimore. That defense looked fucking strong.
Yeah, the Baltimore just beat Kansas City, and so if Oakland could beat Baltimore, and the Steelers, those are 2 hard games. So I'll give it to them for now.
And they're about to meet some dogs here in week 3, so we'll see how that works out in Vegas. Patriots, Jets. Zach Wilson is fucking terrible. Straight up, we're just gonna chalk it up to that. Mac Jones
interceptions.
Mac Jones plays a smart game. He doesn't really thread the needle when it comes to his passing game at all. He just kind of fucking just makes the smart play. I think it's more of the Belichick way. He doesn't really push it too much. And Zach Wilson was all over the fucking place. 4 picks. I don't even know what the fucking completion rate was.
19 for 33.
Yeah, which is atrocious. And he's getting reamed out by Jets fans all around. And good on him, because fuck, if that was the performance I was getting from my number 2 pick, I'd be fucking hooting and hollering.
He played pretty well though his first week. I mean,
Are you high on fucking
he threw
math?
2 touchdowns.
So
Yeah, and then look at week 2, 4 interceptions, no touchdowns.
He
had like more interceptions than he did completions at one time in the game.
Yeah, I saw that, but like they almost beat the Carolina Panthers week 1.
almost, and it's the Carolina.
I think Sam had that game in the back pocket the whole time. So
what? They got rid of Sam Darnold for this guy, and Sam Darnold's actually thriving now at 2-0.
he's got
he
Christian
wasn't
back
a bad
there.
Quarterback. Yeah,
Sam
was never a bad quarterback. You're seeing what he's in this now. Zach's in the same situation Sam was in, and he's worse.
I would have took Sam Darnold any day of the week on the Steelers.
Zach Wilson is doing worse than Sam was with this team.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the talk about Zach Wilson coming out of college was like, there's no real fucking footage to base our fucking draft pick on. Like, he barely played in college and then just kind of threw. I don't know if he had a great NFL combine or what, and tried to look all sexy for everybody and really sucked up for that number 2. But fuck, man. Starting to bite the Jets in the ass. The Jets fucking suck anyway, straight up. They're an all-around brutal fucking team, and they better get content with being the 4th best team in that fucking division, because they're ass. They're fucking ace.
And I don't see in the forecast them being good anytime.
They are going to lose every divisional game this year.
Yeah, and for years to come, they don't even have a glimpse of hope for the next couple of years. So
there's 6 games down the fucking drain right there. Saints Panthers. Speaking of Sam Darnold, Sam fucking lit the fucking Saints up like a Christmas tree. 26-7. Carolina, I believe are they 2-0 now?
Yeah, they're 2-0.
Yep,
2-0, looking pretty fucking sexy out the gate. I can see that evening out a little bit once they play some harder teams. Saints had a shocking win in game week 1 against the fucking Green Bay Packers, but again, I think both of those teams are gonna fucking sizzle to a median, be mediocre 500 teams. So
Panthers D also look really good, to be honest. Like they both weeks they played pretty well. I mean, they played against the Saints, who didn't have Lattimore or their starting safety, which hurts, but that doesn't win you a game. But the offense is good, though. They got weapons on the offense.
Yeah, and the Saints only put up 7 points. So
yeah, Jameis Winston's not going to be the guy.
You're not really gonna win football games putting 7 points on.
I think they just got a lucky week 1.
Has anybody seen Sam Darnold too? That guy's looking fucking yoked for Sam Darnold. He fucking put some work in the offseason. You're gonna have to start calling him fucking Sam Arnold. What? Give it till the end of the fucking year. That guy's gonna be fucking juiced. I'm calling it now.
All right. Bet has been placed. 49ers Eagles. San Fran won 17-11, low scoring game against the Eagles. This is another shocker in my opinion. Just to allude back to week 3, when I was placing my bets, San Fran is the favorites over the Green Bay Packers in week 3. So that's a bit of a shock too. I don't have any respect for Jimmy G whatsoever. Never have, never will. I don't think he's the man. You don't draft Trey Lance, 3rd?
Yeah.
And like, come on. Jimmy G's just a fucking injury prone dick, and you're just gonna understand not throwing your rookie quarterback into the fire, but fuck, give him more than fucking 2 passing attempts in a game.
You can tell they're
just don't play him, period, at all. Mm-hmm. Just pick what you want to do.
That's another team that's going to sizzle out. I think the 49ers are completely overperforming. The Eagles have always been kind of fucking sus anyways, even though I know they're really good this year and they picked up a lot of pieces, but 49ers will sizzle out to more of a 500 team. It's looking way too good for them right now.
Yeah.
Jimmy G will probably get hurt.
Yeah. I think Trey Lance will be in by week 6. They're going to realize that.
Yeah, that's not too far from reality, I don't think either. Falcons Buccaneers. The Atlanta Falcons got their fucking ass pummeled by Tom and Gronk, 48-25. it was in Tampa as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Gronk, two tutties in week 2 as well. So that's 4 on the year. They said the announcers, I was watching a bit of the game after his second touchdown. They're like, Gronk's on pace for 34 touchdowns this year, and he might get his 34th by the end of the game. And Tom's found his little security. Well, he's always had his security blanket. I just think he's really utilizing that relationship right now because he knows the clock's ticking on their special reign that they've had over the league in the last 10 years. Nothing really to say. Tampa's got some injuries on the defensive end. Can't really expect to shit pump teams. That they're not going to shit pump the good teams. They're going to be close games, but the Falcons are fucking ass. So
did Gronk come late last year, or was he there the whole year?
I believe Gronk he came late, but I don't know if that was due to injury or due to them pulling him out of retirement.
Because I think now though, like the fact that he's had all off season, he's been training, everything like that, he's out of retirement, that he's gonna have it. Like his last year when they signed him, it was more of like he's a blocking role, gonna catch a pass here and there. I think now that he's been off season, he's been working and everything like that, that he's like how he used to be. Like he's gonna be he can't be that tight end that puts up 12 touchdowns.
Yeah, and he's just so fucking big, man. You can do whatever. You can block. You can fucking catch.
He's fast, too. He's quick. He lost all that weight. He's got to stay healthy. If he stays healthy, then
it's going to be lethal if he stays healthy.
Insane.
I like the wordplay there, lethal. I think it's funny when the announcers trump it up into like, oh, Tom Brady's on pace for whatever, 37,000 touchdowns. The Raiders are on pace to be undefeated this season too. Like,
that's what I find funny too.
I can make any fucking stat up. It makes no sense. And yeah, Tom Brady's not usually good in September. He's having a good September. He always has a couple bad weeks every fucking season. So it'll come.
It will.
They were talking. I saw a report that they were talking to Richard Sherman. The Bucks.
Yeah, they were.
Well, I mean, they could use him.
Yeah, they could.
They got, I think, 2 corners out right now. And that Dean guy that they have in, the rookie, I'm pretty sure he's just getting his ass ate left, right, and center.
Yeah, we ate that guy's ass.
I think Sherman's staying at his parents-in-law's, so they can just call the house. And I don't know if he'll be staying outside or inside, but he's there. So call him up.
Vikings, Cardinals walked away with a fucking nail biter, 34-33. Cardinals are looking pretty good. Kyler's looking good. A little too close for comfort against the Vikings, in my opinion, but
Kyler is sexy.
Yeah, he's good. He's fast, man.
He's going to be the reason why that team wins games, I think. It's the shit he pulls
Kirk
off.
Cousins played good, though. He had 3 tutties, and he didn't throw any interceptions.
Yeah.
I said at the beginning, the Vikings are actually going to be underrated. So what, they're 0-2 now?
Yeah.
Both games were decided by I think it's like a combined of 6 points for both games. So they're not far off.
I think it was like the start of the second quarter, I think. Dalvin Cook he had 9 rushes and 74 yards.
That guy's a monster. He's way better than Nick Chubb and the whole Browns organization. So.
All right, moving on. Cowboys, Chargers. Cowboys got back on the board in the win column, 20-17. We got our Cowboys insider in, so fill us in, bud. Even though you didn't really watch the game too much.
I was gonna say I was kind of playing my own football, so I didn't really get to watch much. But I watched the condensed game when I got home. Fucking honestly, we should be beating that team by more than 3 points. I think. Dak had not as good a game as the first game. He didn't really get any touchdowns, but he threw one to Amari Cooper in the end zone right at the start of the game, and it was right through Amari's hands. He should have caught it, but he also got kind of smoked on the play, and he's actually questionable for next week with bruised ribs, I believe. And I think it's Amari Cooper is, yeah, and it's because Michael Gallup still on IR. He will be for another month. So looks like CD is going to be stepping into that number 1 spot next week. But Cedric Wilson stepped up pretty good. He's our 4th receiver. But I guess he will be stepping into the number 2 spot if Gallup and Amari are both out. Hopefully Amari's in for next week. But all around, decent game. Tony Pollard outran Zeke. Pollard looks fucking good this year. Zeke did have a good game. He had over 70 rushing yards. He had a touchdown, but fucking Pollard looks fast, man. He's a little faster than Zeke. Maybe not as
He's fucking good.
He's fast. He's not as strong with the ball, obviously, because Zeke's a bigger boy. But when it comes to speed, man, that guy's got it for sure.
Like you guys could easily run and keep that offense because he catches the ball better than Zeke does. You guys could trade Zeke and get a lot in return for him at this
Pollard
age.
had over 100 rushing. Yeah, he had over 100 rushing yards. I don't think he.
Yeah.
He had a touchdown. Yeah.
Yeah, he had 100. I think he had 102 and
109.
Okay, yeah, 13 carries, and Zeke had I think 17 carries. I think
16.
16. Okay.
They both had a touchdown. Yeah. But yeah, and then the game was decided with a 1-second field goal. 56-yarder.
Greg the leg.
Fucking leg. Had to make up for that fucking Tampa Bay game. The cocksucker fucking pissed me off.
He had to make
Yankee baby, let's fucking go though.
Mhm.
Woo! And that's how it ended.
I watched the whole game. That was the 4:00 game I chose to watch. It was a pretty good game. There was so many fucking penalties in it.
The Chargers had 2 touchdowns that got taken back because of flags.
Yeah,
their fault, not ours.
Probably the most flags I've ever seen in an NFL game. To Roger, I'd just like to say, get rid of this fucking taunting penalty that you're trying to bring in. It's fucking retarded. You already have unsportsmanlike. You might as well just fucking trump it into that.
Who cares, man? If someone gets a tutty, let them.
Isn't it like a 10 or a 15-yard penalty too?
Oh,
yeah, something like that. It's not even just touchdowns. Like it's just like anything on the field. Like I don't know. They're trying.
Somebody got one in the Bills too. Like literally stood over Devontae Parker and thanks for the free first
soon
down,
they're gonna do it where when Zeke gets a first down, he'll do his thing where he goes like this. Soon they're gonna. I was gonna say soon they're gonna fucking give fucking flags for that. It's fucking stupid.
You're not allowed to look at a player.
Oh, who gives a fuck, man?
Yeah, most of these boys can deal with bullying.
But I think the Cowboys put so much emphasis on the pass against Tampa, they had to, that they took a fucking week off and said run it down their fucking throats.
Fucking right.
Fuck it, win's a win, bud.
Win's a win, boys.
I took $14 home on the fucking Cowboys game because Cowboys were underdogs. Appreciate it.
Don't know how, but yeah.
Titans, Seahawks.
What a
Tennessee won in overtime, 33-30. Definitely just a kick tender.
They let the king out of the fucking castle that game.
Yes, they fucking.
Holy 35 fucking
35 carries.
182 yards and 3 punches.
He almost had as many carries as Tannehill had throws.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like he got all these yards, but the guy had the ball the whole fucking game. So I'm not that impressed with that game from Derrick Henry. Really, I mean the guy had
almost 200 yards.
The guy had like 49 or 50 fantasy points just for himself.
Yeah. He also had like over 50 yards receiving too.
Had 55 receiving yards. Yeah, and it was like it was like halftime, and he had like I don't know, like 30, 40 yards, and he had nothing.
Man.
He was playing like
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and then he busts out a 60-yarder, and that was it. Watch him now fucking just go off every week.
Good on Russ to stay in the game the whole time, though.
Fuck yeah,
it's Russ. Fucking close.
Yeah.
I mean, the Seahawks did the most Seahawks thing ever and fumbled the fucking game. That's what they're best at. So.
Yep.
Tyler Lockett's been a beast. DK Metcalf hasn't been.
Yeah.
I thought he was
going fucking off.
And Lockett's really just shown that he's the guy there for us.
Yep.
There's a few superstars that I like. Few names that just haven't. I mean, it's only week 2. Like we gotta give them some time, but like still haven't made a big impact yet.
Chiefs Ravens. Finally, Lamar beats fucking Patrick Mahomes in a 1-point game, 36-35. Fuck, man. Wasn't it a fumble to fucking decide the game too?
Clyde Edwards fumbled the ball.
As I say, the running back fumbled, yeah.
Good on Lamar to finally fucking beat his kryptonite, as everybody fucking says. I know both of you probably don't like Lamar because he's in your division, but
I'm just surprised the Chiefs lost to a Buffalo or a Baltimore team that had that many injuries. Like that whole defense has been picked apart, and Tyreek Hill was invisible. They had some random guarding him, just locking him down.
Yeah. So
Fuck
good game.
Fuck the Ravens.
Fuck the Ravens. That whole team, they deserved to fucking lose. Was a little upset whenever the Chiefs fumbled.
Yeah, I don't want them to win either, but
Well, that,
Lamar didn't
that
have
was
the
the
best
8 o'clock
pass
game,
game.
right? On Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar ran for I think 100.
I say he didn't have a very good passing game. He
No,
just ran down their throats.
Yeah, 2 rushing touchdowns, 100 rushing yards. Like fuck, I think he's 3rd or 4th in the league right now for rushing yards. It's just
It's always a gamble for my fantasy whether I'm putting Lamar or Tom in. So
It's week
Same
2.
with me, man. Aaron or Matt Stafford. Like fuck.
Please
But I
stop.
last minute, no, I took out Matt Stafford, put Aaron Rodgers in, and it fucking worked out 4 tutties. So
the Ravens injuries are very alarming. Just fucking right off the bat. Expect more too. There's only more football to be played. We're only finished week 2. There's fucking 16 more weeks to go. So hopefully they can, well, I guess not for your sake, get their shit together for your division. But
if they lose one more key guy on that defense, like Patrick Queen or anyone, they lost Judah on the free agency. If they lose to that Queen, who's like the captain of that defense, like they're done.
I just want to take this time to say, fuck you, O'Grady.
what's that say?
Can't see it. Oh, there you go. Little fantasy dub. O'Grady of the worst fucking team in fantasy. And that's why I drafted Aaron Rodgers to everyone that chirped me for doing it.
I did too, bub.
what a segue. The Monday night game, Lions went to fucking Lambeau to visit fucking Aaron, and didn't really work out for them too well. Bounce back game for the Pack, 35-17. I bet on the Lions, obviously, because I didn't really like how Aaron approached the media, and after the fucking week 1 loss, kind of just said, well, I hope we can figure it out week 2. No, like you need to figure it out week 2. You're playing the fucking Lions, basically the fucking poverty team of the fucking NFL. So glad they fucking screwed her on straight. Hopefully they can get a little momentum. That fucking division's up for, well, that division's theirs to have. So if they want it, they can take it every fucking year that Aaron and Devontae Adams are together, and fucking Aaron Jones is just
I don't know which Aaron was better last game.
Yeah. So
fuck.
In one of my fantasy pools, I was down 25 points with Aaron Jones and the Green Bay D left, and I just watched that game laughing. Aaron Jones fucking just, I'm here.
Well, the Green Bay D didn't fucking help you at all.
They did nothing. They got me 4 points or 6 points.
You
But
should start Jacksonville next week instead. But while we're on the Green Bay defense shit, Kevin King's got to fucking go, man. That guy.
he's
Kevin
awful.
King is
That guy is
fucking
Kevin
horrible.
King, man.
Wow.
That fucking first touchdown by Cephas, King didn't know where the fuck he was.
Man, never does. Like, he never has a good play. He doesn't do fucking anything. Stokes doesn't get as much playing time, and he fucking should.
Jair Alexander needs to make a fucking statement here soon too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man, you're supposed to be one of the best corners in the league, and where you
Yeah,
at,
really.
dog?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, those are our week 2 games. I guess we'll fucking get right into our week 3 predictions here. We won't waste any time getting to her. The Panthers are visiting the Houston Texans. I got fucking Carolina taking that game. They're gonna go start 3-0.
Yeah, I got
That's a
Carolina
gimme
too.
game.
I'll take the Texans.
You're gonna take the Texans with their rookie quarterback coming in.
David Mills, who the fuck is that guy?
Or I don't even know if he's a rookie. He might just have been fucking sitting around the league or in the free
No,
agent.
I read something that he was a rookie. I mean, I don't know if he got drafted in 2013 and he hasn't played a single game yet, but he is a rookie.
Listen, just because he's a rookie doesn't mean anything. We put Devlin Hodges in a couple years ago. He won a couple games, couple big games. Now he's playing for the Red Blacks. Look where his career went. And nowhere but up from here. So yeah, I'm taking the Texans.
I'm taking the Panthers.
The Cardinals are going down to Florida to visit the Jacksonville Jaguars. I got the Cardinals fucking absolutely shit stomping that team.
Yeah, Kyler Murray's gonna have 5. I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll take the Cardinals as well. I don't want to be a psycho.
That's Cardinals. Yeah.
But
That's a gimme, I think.
for all of our viewers, don't forget to swap out your defense for the Jacksonville Jaguars defense this week.
11% owned now. Shout out the 11%.
Weren't they 13
How
last
the
week?
fuck are they 11%?
Yeah,
I
so
don't
they
know,
just
'cause
keep going down.
People like Nate.
Cowboys are 0% or 2. Last time I checked. So
The Atlanta Falcons are going up to I don't know if it's New Jersey or Queens or wherever the fuck they play the Giants games at. I got Atlanta taking the New York Giants at home.
it's a tough one.
It is
I'm
two
gonna
shitters.
make a statement and say this is the game Saquon breaks out. Atlanta run defense or defense in general is absolutely fucking atrocious. I don't know if they're going to be able to win. Daniel Jones did look good. He looked really good last Thursday, but Matt Ryan's good. Calvin Ridley got his touchdown. I'm going to go with the Falcons, but this is going to be the game Saquon breaks out.
I'm gonna take the Giants because fuck Daniel Jones put up fucking 29 against Washington's defense, who's way fucking better than the Falcons' fucking defense. And the Falcons are notorious choke artists. So Matt Ryan's good. He'll throw for 400 yards and still lose the game. So Giants for me.
I'm taking the Falcons because I also want the Falcons to beat the Giants.
That's it. No reasoning behind it.
Yeah, because they're Giants are in our division. Yeah. So I need
Ravens are going up to I feel bad for them. They're going to the fucking hood, basically. The fucking boarded up fucking house of America, Detroit. And I got Lamar Jackson running left, right, up, down, fucking jumping around. I think Lamar's getting 150 rushing yards next game, and he's gonna shit pump the Lions.
Yep. If Lamar doesn't get shot on the way into the stadium, I'll also take the Ravens there.
Yeah, let's pray that doesn't happen.
I got the Ravens. I don't want them to win. They're going to, I think, but
I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions lose every fucking game this year.
Jared Goff said last night after the game, I watched the press conference after, Aaron Rodgers, I've never heard a guy talk so slow and nonchalant. Like, he looked like he didn't give a fuck anyways. But Jared Goff said that coming down the stretch, they're going to win a bunch of football games. So.
Yeah, sure.
Jared Goff said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we've always should listen to fucking Jared Goff.
Jared can fuck off.
Wow.
Yeah, Jared can fuck off Goff. Who do you have, Jordan?
Ravens for sure.
For
sure.
sure.
For sure.
Fucking Seb's Bears are going to Cleveland to get their fucking spanking of the week. I think Cleveland fucks them.
They're not the Chicago Bears anymore. They're Seb's Bears.
Yes. Seb's Bears.
I think the Bears are going back to Mike Ditka fucking season. And they're going to absolutely steamroll the Browns.
Big Dick Dalton coming back or what?
No, in all seriousness, I'm taking Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I got Cleveland. It's gonna be tough if Cleveland
is Baker in? Is he playing? Confirmed?
He's playing.
I don't even think it matters.
I think he's playing. I don't think he got.
Is Big Dick Dalton playing? Confirmed? Because
no, he's doubtful. I think Fields is going to be.
If he's doubtful, Browns for sure then.
Buddy, the fucking guy selling hot dogs out front of the stadium could come in for Cleveland and still do they'll still fucking win. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, if Andy Dalton's not playing, they're not going to win. So,
if the Bears do win, though, I probably won't be back on the podcast this year because Seb will come on every single episode if they do beat any of our teams. So,
well, he's 0 for 2 right now, bud. So that's not a good start for him. We got the fucking dirtiest team in the league, the Cincinnati Bengals, going to fucking the pit to play the Steelers. I got the fucking Steelers taking this one. Fuck the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got Steelers.
Fuck Joe Burrow. Fuck Jamar Chase, and fuck that whole defense.
Mm-hmm. It's a tough one, honestly. You know, I hate that it's tough here.
It's only tough because of your injuries.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like the fact that if TJ
and I still think you guys will win.
Nah,
Mm.
yeah, I'm taking the Steelers. Look at our record against them. It doesn't matter. If Mike Tomlin can come in and play center, we're still gonna fucking win.
Yeah, is TJ Watt done for a bit, or what's the status?
Nah, it's just a groin injury, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks max kind of thing.
Is he out for this week 100%?
They haven't said yet, but they've named all the injuries. So
I mean, I wouldn't push him to come back against the Bengals.
I doubt. I would game for Devin Bush and Highsmith coming back, and if those two are back, I would let Watt sit for a week.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Steelers. I think they're gonna win too. I'd rather the Bengals win because my team's in that division too. But the Steelers have a better chance. So
Both those teams are in the division.
yeah, I know. I'd rather the Bengals win because they're not going to win as many games as the Steelers. So more losses with the Steelers means better for us.
Jordan, who do you got? Bengals or Steelers?
Oh, Steelers. For sure. For sure.
We got Jerwin's Indianapolis Colts going down to Tennessee and Nashville to play the fucking Titans. I got the Titans taking that.
I got the Titans taking that too.
I got Tannehill taking that again.
Who's the backup for Indianapolis?
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
It's not Jacoby Brissett anymore.
No, I'm pretty sure Wentz is out. So that's not.
I would say with 2 sprained ankles, I would say Wentz is out for the fucking week.
Yeah, he's out for a couple, let me tell you.
Doubt he can even walk in the stadium. Like, Jesus. Yeah, no.
Ankles are probably fine.
He probably is doing like the Timmy from South Park right now with the fucking 2 canes going on right now.
Yeah.
Timmy or Jimmy?
No, I don't even know.
Jimmy. No, Jimmy's got the canes. Timmy's in the wheelchair.
Oh, well, fuck either or. I guess both work.
It's a Titans by a landslide, probably a fucking 4 touchdown differential. I'm dead serious.
Titans, yeah.
We got the fucking Justin Hubert and the Chargers going to fucking Kansas to play the Chiefs. Chiefs aren't losing 2 in a row. I'm taking the fucking Chiefs in this one. Tough game though, because if Justin can fucking get on, they can minimize those penalties. I mean, they're still gonna fucking put points on the board. So
he hasn't been anything special to what everyone thought he would be so far this year.
No, it's a sophomore slump.
I mean, if he somehow comes on this next game, Kansas City's defense is not very good. They got Honey Badger back, but
Honey Badger, that sounds like a fucking military truck.
The Chargers
gun in Call of Duty.
The Chiefs defense isn't good. The Chargers defense isn't good either. So
no, I got Kansas City taking that, but I hope Herbert comes back.
I really want to take the Chargers. Like, I mean, I love Justin Herbert, but
yeah,
I'm obviously taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Saints and Patriots going in Foxborough.
Tough one.
This is a tough game too, and I think it's like a 1 or a 3 point spread, and I'm taking the fucking Pats to take this one as well, just because of their defense.
Milkbag Mac, yep, same.
Milkbag Mac's not really like he'll throw like 1 touchdown, no interceptions, or he'll throw 2 and 1. Like he's not sporadic. He's not gonna fucking get out. He's not gonna get in his own way. So
he plays a safe game. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, really.
Whatever wins the game.
I'm gonna take the Saints on this one. Fact that I can't see Sean Payton letting that game last week slide against the Carolina Panthers.
Fuck Sean Payton.
And I think Alvin Kamara is gonna take the game over. He's due to break out.
Is it in New England?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints too. Jameis Winston, baby. He lit it up the first week, had a bad week last week. That's the most Winston-esque thing to do. He's going to have a good 3rd week. So
he's going to be like a Ryan Fitzpatrick-esque a little bit, just fucking 1 week on, 1 week fucking absolute dumpster fire.
Yep.
I feel for this team, the Washington football team is going up to Buffalo to play the Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills take care of business on that one. Especially after a fucking 35-0 absolute blowout, fuckfest, bukkake, fucking cream pie against the Miami Dolphins. So
I mean, Miami's better than Washington, so yeah, I'm taking the Bills.
Fuck that. That's fucking not.
I'm taking the Bills for that one too. The Bills 2-0.
No, they're 1-1.
Oh,
They lost to the Steelers.
that's right. Yes.
That's tough, man.
Wow.
How many fucking times are you gonna burp?
Coca-Cola,
Heineke,
man.
honestly, though, he's done way
It's
more
Potty,
than
man.
I expected.
Sports.
I have to take the Bills because Washington almost lost to fucking the Giants for that. So for that sole fact, I'm taking the Bills.
Jord, football team or Bills?
Oh, Bills. Yeah. For sure.
All right. We got the Miami Dolphins going up to Vegas to play the fucking Raiders. Tough game. All depends on how this fucking week goes in practice, but I gotta have faith in my boys and beat them last year in a fucking wild one. Fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick face mask, no look, fucking dart to fucking Matt Collins. With the penalty puts us into field goal range. Jason Sanders, of course, took care of business like he always does. And it's going to be a very close game, but I think the Dolphins have a bounce back week, especially after that fuck fest that we just had last week against the Bills.
Is that game in the shittiest airline stadium or is that Miami?
It's in the shittiest airline stadium. It's in. I'm assuming Tiesto is going to be on the boards before the game, and some famous fucking UFC fighter or something is going to be in attendance for that. So maybe even Pauly D or
that place was bumping that Monday night game against the Ravens like that. Obviously, that place was going to be. I'm going to take the Raiders. With Tua's ribs, like
day to day.
Even if he plays, he's not going to be 100%.
You'll be 100%.
Put the jersey on. You're 100%.
Okay. I like the Raiders defense.
There you go.
Playing well.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders too. They have two big dubs already this year, and teams they shouldn't have beat. The Raiders defense looks way fucking different than last year. And obviously the Dolphins struggled last week. I don't think it's even close to a cream pie, but it might be a little fucking facial. There's definitely, it's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I'm taking the Raiders. I mean, the Dolphins will put up a couple touchdowns, but I got to take the Raiders.
I don't know. I think the Dolphins, I think they'll bounce back. I don't think they're going to play as bad as they did last week. I don't think the Raiders are going to keep winning the way they are. So I'm going to take the Dolphins.
All I got to say to Derek Carr, this one, I'm addressing you right now. You see that fucking number 25 on whatever side of the field he's going to be on. Don't bother. Just don't bother. Don't do it.
He's not going to see Henry Ruggs run by him.
Fucking Darren Waller. I don't know who's going to cover Darren Waller, but that's going to be the key to the game because they're just going to manipulate that the whole game. And I think Josh Jacobs is questionable. They still have Kenyon Drake, who is an ex-Fin. All depends on how that defensive line and our linebackers are pretty solid as well. Just depends if we fucking play a zone with our linebackers to fucking cover Darren Waller, or if we're fucking blitzing our linebackers to take the run out of the fucking picture. It all depends on how our defense schemes against this fucking offense, and that's going to be the deciding factor for the game.
See how long Derek Carr can stay this hot for, because
one of Derek Carr's wideouts is done. Like it's an off week for him. He's got 25 on him, and once you have 25 on you, the quarterback looks the other way. So
I think the Raiders come out with the same game plan against the Steelers, both good defenses, and a lot of deep balls are going to be thrown, a lot of unexpected shit. I think Derek Carr's thrown close to 350. Like Derek Carr.
It also depends on how many takeaways Miami has, because that's our key to fucking gassing up our offenses, giving the defense, giving the offense the ball. Jets and Broncos.
LOL. Keep it going.
Put money on this
Keep
game.
going.
Such a fucking joke. Everyone's picking Denver, obviously. Seahawks Vikings. This is supposed to be a very close game as well. I believe the Seahawks are listed as underdogs for this, but I'm taking the Seahawks against the Vikings, and it's in Minnesota, so it's gonna be a tough. This is gonna be a close game too.
Yeah.
Seattle 1-1. They win week 1.
Seattle's 1-1. Yeah, I believe so.
And Minnesota's 0-2.
Vikings 0-2, but like, man, both those games were close.
I'm taking the Vikings at home.
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, fucking home arena. He's rushing for 150. Seahawks have no run D. Clearly, you watched what happened last week with Derrick Henry. And I think Dalvin Cook's a way more efficient runner. Can't bring him down as easy, but he's more efficient. And Kirk Cousins looked unbelievable last week. So,
yeah, I'm taking the Vikings too. Seahawks are notorious choke artists. I love Russell Wilson, but
I love Russ too. But yeah, no.
The Vikings are bound for a win the way they've been playing. They've actually had extraordinary games the first 2 weeks. So,
yeah, I've been playing good. Yeah, they had a tough schedule. I'm gonna take Seattle.
Over half of these are just Ryan and I agreeing, and then Jordan and Brandon agreeing.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers are going to Los Angeles to play the Rams. They are listed as underdogs for this game. I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Fuck, that's
all
a good
the way.
game.
That's going to be a good fucking game.
I'm taking Tom though. Yeah, that's a good game.
Is that the 8:30 game on Sunday?
No, it's not. The 8:30 game is I believe the Packers and the 49ers.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Rams. Tom September, shaky. This would be the best defense that they're
2-0.
I mean, he hasn't been shaky whatsoever.
Yeah,
All right?
I know, but every other year he's usually. That's why I was talking about this earlier. Every other year he's shaky.
They haven't played a defense as good as the Rams yet. They're healthy. Matt Stafford looks unbelievable. The receivers, Darrell Henderson's came in. He's running the rock great. I think the Buccaneers drop a game here. It's in LA, right?
Yeah.
No, I think Donald's gonna get a lick of Tom Brady.
Don't the Bucs have a really good run D?
That's why we threw like 50, 60 times against them instead.
Yeah.
Of running the ball.
And the fact that
go ahead.
The Buccaneers, their secondary is banged up. Cooper Kupp went off for 160 yards and 2 touchdowns last week. They got great receivers, good tight ends, and Matt Stafford throwing the ball. So.
Yeah, it's hard not to take Tom after his first 2 games, so I'm gonna have to stick with the Bucs here.
Smart call, bud. Packers are going to San Francisco to face the 49ers. I got Green Bay taking this one. Yeah, I got Green Bay
back at home.
I got Green Bay taking this one.
I got Green Bay taking this one too.
49ers
I might have to go 49ers, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you really.
I still after that last game, I still don't have confidence in Rodgers yet. He doesn't seem into it. Like as good as I know he had a good game, but it was the fucking Lions too, right? Like
yeah.
I'm going with the 49ers. Packers fucking secondary is next to worst in the fucking league.
I have a question. If Kevin King wasn't on the team, would you take the Packers?
Absolutely. I was just about to say that if Kevin King's on the fucking field, it's a whole different story. Yeah, no, Kevin King's brutal. Honestly, if I'm the 49ers, I throw to that side every single fucking time. I have no faith in the Packers. I need Aaron Rodgers to do good for fantasy purposes, but I'm taking the 49ers. Plus, isn't that a rivalry?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it'll be close game, I'm sure. Deebo Samuel's a fucking monster too this year. So I think the Packers get lit up on their fucking defense.
And
like to throw
Raheem Mostert went out like the running back for 49ers at start of the year, but like they had a rookie come in and absolutely kill it. So
he got hurt though. Both of them.
The rookie did too.
Both rookies did. The big one got scratched week 1. Trey Sermon, he got. Like they say.
Yeah, I know he did, and then the third came in and absolutely killed it though.
And then he got hurt last week.
Fuck. Oh, there you go.
He's questionable. So
practice squad running backs, awesome.
Also, the Packers need to incorporate AJ Dillon into way more plays. You need to, what's the other dude's running back? I'm blanking on their other
Aaron
running
Aaron
back.
Jones.
Yeah. Aaron Jones is great and everything, but AJ, on some third downs and shit, AJ Dillon's a fucking monster. You need to put him in more as a blocking situation or something. So I don't know. I think the Packers are working through a lot of fucking things here. So it's a
Yeah, new
49ers
defensive
thing.
coordinator too. So that's probably why their defense is an absolute fucking mess
Yeah,
and
it's not going
in
well at
disarray
all.
right now.
They got a bunch of Pro Bowlers on that defense too. Like it should not be that bad, but
Yep.
Well, yeah. Divisional game Monday night. Philadelphia Eagles go down to Jerry World to face the Cowboys. I got Dallas taking this.
I got my boys, obviously. Fucking there.
That's hard to fucking say again, man.
It's gonna be a
it's
close
gonna be
game
a
too.
Jalen
I think.
Hurts has been balling the fuck out.
He had a bad game last week,
I
but
say he didn't really play good last week, but
Did
Dak
he run for 100 yards?
Dak didn't either though. Dak
Yeah,
didn't have a good
Dak
game last week.
hasn't. Dak had a good first week. Oh, this one's fucking hard, man.
I thought Hurts played well last week.
Not really.
Yeah, well, even if he did, in general, the team didn't because they got slaughtered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stick with the Cowboys, man, just because I'm a huge Dak Prescott guy. So I'll stick with the fucking Cowboys. I do think there is a very massive chance the Eagles could win the game, and if the Cowboys do win, it will be close.
I'm taking the Cowboys too, but I'm exactly with Ryan. If like the Eagles can definitely take the game, but I think the Cowboys got it.
It's a gamble. What's the over the spread on that?
Let me look.
I'm interested to know that because that's going to be a really good fucking game. Actually, Monday.
Yeah.
Actually, Sunday night and Monday Night Football are pretty fucking lit this week.
Yeah.
Cowboys are 4-point favorites.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fucking game. There's a lot of fucking iffy games this fucking week.
And alluding to my last video, I didn't bet on the Ravens, but the Ravens Lions game is an 8-point spread, so that's a fucking mess.
Did you bet on the Lions?
No, I didn't because the line hadn't opened yet. Because of the Lions Monday night game against Green Bay.
What I'm looking at here is the Buccaneers as the favorites.
No, fucking lines change every day, bud. I got them as yeah, now they're favorites, but I bet on them when they were underdogs. So that's
good.
You got to bet early, bud, because that's when you get your money.
Got
Right at
the Vikings as the underdogs, but that'll be a good bet. Green Bay's the underdog by a lot. 2.5 to 1.5.
Yeah, that's why I had to go with the 49ers. I think we should pick a fucking what's going to be game of the fucking week here. Start a little new saggy on the fucking show.
Yeah, all right.
Game of the week.
I think the Bucks Rams game is gonna be fucking game of the week.
Really?
Well,
Yeah, no, I think that
one.
no,
But,
I think that game's gonna be fucking nuts.
it's gonna be a shootout. I think. Yeah.
Every other game, like there's just a lot of fucking lopsided ones, but there's a couple close ones, like the Panthers Texans. Sorry, I just think the Panthers. That's a fucking gimme game. Cardinals Jaguars. That's a gimme game. Ravens Lions gimme game. Browns Bears gimme game. That's Broncos Jets gimme game.
I think game of the week's going to be the Packers and the Niners.
That's what I was just thinking too.
That Tampa game is a close second. Those two games I'm pretty pumped for, to be honest. But I think Aaron Rodgers coming back to fucking his hometown, I think that's going to be a good game.
It's between the Steelers, Bengals, and then the Chiefs and Chargers for me. But I think I'm going to go ahead and say Chiefs Chargers game of the week. I think it's going to be surprising.
That's a good pick too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Seahawks and Vikings. That game could go
That's a
fucking
good pick,
either
too.
way.
That's going to be a good game.
Those
That
are all the
game
fucking
literally-
nail biter games that could go either way, straight up.
Yeah.
But anybody else got some shit to say about week 2 or their predictions for week 3 before we get the fuck out of here?
Oh, and I fucking know you got something to say. Unleash it.
Not really. I was gonna say something, but I'll keep it.
Just spit it out, man.
You could
Fuck.
say it, man. You could
It's
say
nothing.
it.
No, it's not. Nothing to do with the Steelers. Actually, we're actually getting along in this video, which I'm kind of surprised about. We're agreeing on a lot of things. I just don't want to open my mouth too quickly, but the Bears and Browns game. Seb, you better get ready, bud.
Seb
Yeah.
Bears. Seb
I would-
Bears.
I would
against,
tread carefully
Cleveland
there.
Browns.
I would
Nick
tread
Chubb,
carefully.
Sab, you better get some baby wipes for that ass of yours, bud, because it's gonna be pretty fucking sore and red.
Nick Chubb's already been running like a beast, but he's having a game this week. That's all. He's gonna have himself a fucking.
I would tread carefully there. I mean, I think the Browns are gonna win, but I'm also not gonna be shell shocked if the Bears do pull it off somehow.
Yeah.
The Browns defense have been looking pretty sus for a defense that was supposed to be really fucking good.
I'm not gonna be as shocked as I was week 1 when the fucking Packers lost to the fucking Saints.
Yeah, Yeah.
My word before I get out of here is who the fuck am I facing in fantasy here? I'm facing my cousin Jack. He's projected to beat me by 8, but
He's first place.
things can fucking change, bud, pretty quick. I also want to say, Will Fuller, welcome to the Miami Dolphins officially, bud. Can't wait to watch you fucking ball out on Sunday. Hopefully our offensive line fucking, can add a little bit of pass protection, or we have to adjust our game plan completely and just roll a lot of shit out of the gun, back the gun up, maybe an extra yard, but good game on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to fucking turning this season around because we don't want to fucking start 1-2. I know last year I think we started fucking 2-4 or some shit, and then we just fucking went on an absolute tear. But it's gonna be a good game, so I'll be tuning into that for I believe it's 4:25.
I'm reading here that Andy Dalton is likely to sit week 2, and Odell's status is looking like a start on Sunday.
Wow. So one
That's
goes down, one
groundbreaking.
comes in, eh?
Justin
Jarvis.
Fields.
I will throw a Steelers comment in before we head out of here. I'd first like to say Burr-hoo. And second, can't wait for the Bengals fans to stomp on terrible towels in the parking lot and disrespect them, and then they get fucked up. So that's going to be good. And if you're a Bengals fan, go fuck yourself. Your team's filthy and you guys can all fucking die.
Yeah, really. Like, I understand if you were a fan back when like Chad Johnson was there and
Carson Palmer.
I guess, but like nowadays, come the fuck on, man. You guys have your defense is the dirtiest fucking defense in the league. Fuck
Andy
you.
Dalton. Or...
Andy Dalton.
No, the Cincinnati Bengals defense isn't even good. It's just dirty.
Yeah.
Like they're fucking brutal. But whatever. That's my
Yeah.
take. Fuck
Or
them.
not like the Andy Dalton days. But whatever.
Would you be surprised if you guys dropped that to the Bengals or no?
I would be
It's-
surprised.
I would be, yeah. I'd be surprised, heartbroken, but also divisional and rival games. So, I mean, anything happens in division rivalry games.
Are you at Ketchup Field or in Cincinnati?
Gotcha.
I think, yeah.
You're at home.
Catch up field, bud.
Yep. And Boswell, longest field goal at Heinz Field in history. Wizard of Boz. It's no Greg Leg, but fuck that we got kickers in Pittsburgh.
No crack the leg. Oh fuck. Greg's got power. He doesn't always have the fucking accuracy, though. Let me tell you.
Just give her a fucking boot and hope she goes in. between
I
the
think that's what he did for that last one.
But this has been episode 23 of Zoomin with the Boys. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Keep up to date on what we're doing. This week I don't know if we're going to release it this week, but we're going to be recording it this week. So stay posted. We're going to be fucking diving back into the MLB. A couple weeks, we'll probably do an NBA season preview as well, because that's right around the corner. So Zoom with the Boys is back in full effect. Started off with the NFL season. We got that fucking underway. We got that in the sky. Now it's time to fucking rip some other sports around, because baseball is pretty fucking tight. Let me tell you that, especially in the American League East. I said it last video, but I'm going to say it again. So then episode 23 of Zoom with the Boys. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, go fuck yourselves.